What's up, guys? It's your boy Nerd Life back here with the second part of that introduction. Just gonna continue off right where I left off. And top right it says raid the corpus resources caches. So let's get it on.
Brainless automatons, freaking lasers. These guys are bad news, but they're also
Good work, but you're not done yet. Time for extraction. You got all you came for.
Like the randoms is a bad option because basically did the mission for me, so I'm gonna be putting it right back on friends only right after this, guys. So you can kind of just get a better understanding on doing it yourself, just because most of this game will be like that. One more time, guys. Come back here, install this, or build the scarce negator. Wait 30 seconds to build it. That way you can use it. It costs 0 platinum to rush it, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
we have you.
Put it on.
Our love will be reborn. As we
Once I get finished talking, I'll be able to start the next segment of the mission.
children will flourish without disease.
What we're gonna do. Let's go get more then.
Operator, what are you waiting for?
Let's go.
Good work. We have what we... Wait. Tenno, coordinates in this nav segment put the galleon on a direct course to a convoy of colonists. You have a choice. You can extract now, or you can disable this galleon and save
This
the
is a secondary
colonists.
part of the mission. You is optional
Saving
to
the
do,
colonists could jeopardize this mission.
but I'm gonna
I
do it.
recommend you head straight to a...
get out of here. Solve this navigation segment, baby.
The detonator is charging up. You need to bring Vor down. He
Time to
thinks
go
he
get
can
Vor.
capture you
First,
again.
let me go check
Don't
my
worry.
mods, guys.
I will be with you. Let us show him how much you have learned.
Okay, mod capacity's full. So, when you're putting on mods, guys, please know that up here at the top left, this is your mod capacity. It's how many mods you can put on any given time. Now, if you look at the mod, up here at the top right of the mod, it says 2, and it has that symbol on it. That symbol is called a polarity. If you match the mod with the polarity that it goes on, like this, it will cut the cost of the mod in half, which is very useful when you're trying to make builds. So let me go ahead and put on another mod. We're gonna go ahead and put on redirection. Oh, can't put that one on, so we're gonna put this one on. Alright, checking out the pistol. Good. Look at my melee. I'm gonna put pressure point on to add a little bit more damage. So let's get into the next mission. What alarms do is put the enemy on high alert, which means they're always looking for you, which makes stealth a lot harder. So you gotta hack one of these machines to lower your wanted level, basically, I should say. Get on to the next part.
Do you realize
Open bar.
your corpse will serve us
Get
well?
this one. Alright,
You've located the VIP. Time to go to work.
alright.
This will strike through the Grenier.
Kill all the guys he brings forward. Get them out of here.
Tenno,
Now it's time to plunge into the game.
It's you, Tenno.
Full throttle.
Vor was just a part of the Grenier machine, and we have seen that the Corpus have begun amassing weapons of their own.
I'm gonna let her
It is a
finish
dangerous
talking.
time.
Ordis will gladly assist the operator in cutting a bloody path in whatever mission they choose.
We will be at your side. There will be others too. It is time for the Tenno to return. So, what mission will you do
There we go.
next?
First part of the map done. Let's go ahead. The next part is the Venus Junction. So, in order to do that, it'll tell you what you need to complete in order to start the mission. If you look up at the top left, I've already completed Board's prize, so that is checked off. That means that it's time to progress to the next part of it. I have to collect 20 mods. I already have 18 out of 20, and then I have to apply 4 mods to a single Warframe or weapon, and upgrade a mod to rank 2 or higher through the fusion process. So, the easier one to do right now will be upgrade a mod to rank 2 or higher through the fusion process, and let me show you how to do that, guys. So we're going to get out of navigation, come back here to the back of our ship, to our arsenal, and let's see if we can put 4 mods onto anything. can't put 4 mods here. So we're gonna switch, let's see, try to put continuity. I don't have enough capacity to add the other one, so let's go to here. Can't put anything there.
Covered in blood.
Or here. Alright, can't put 4 up to anything, so what we're gonna do is upgrade one of our mods to level 2. Take that, switch it over to Fury because it's not flawed. You're gonna click on the mod you want to upgrade. You're gonna come up here to Fusion and click Fusion to upgrade it. We only need to upgrade it one time, so I'm gonna click R1 just once. Apply Fusion. This is gonna show you over here what it costs. It'll cost 20 Endo and it'll cost 966 credits, which I have both of, so I'm gonna go ahead and click Apply Fusion. Successful. This is how much current Endo you have right here in the top right. Fusion is done, so I'm gonna back out, and I need to level up a little bit in order to put more mod capacity. So every time you level up Warframes, your capacity will raise with him. And Warframes max out at level 30, but I just need to level my caliber up a little bit, and we will be able to complete this junction. So let's get right into it. Now, since I need to rank up, the most important thing you need to know is that team affinity is higher than self-affinity. With that being said, you gain more experience in a team that they're getting the kills as opposed to yourself getting the kills. So we're gonna go ahead and switch it to public, and then we're gonna go hit this defense up. It's not completed node. If you notice that the node is blue, that means it's the next one that you're able to do. White nodes are ones you have completed, and black ones are ones you cannot get to without completing the node previous to it first. So let's go ahead and jump into this defense mission and see if we can't level up enough to put in the mods that we need to complete to continue on with our quest. Let's get into it. So far I didn't load up with any random, so I'm going to be on my own even though it's on public. Public just means that randoms can connect to your game if they're doing the same mission. But if they're not, then you're kind of screwing the pooch and you got to do it yourself. Got a random jumped in, so more people in the mission, the more enemies that spawn, and the more affinity that you gain altogether, which means you level up faster. So you can try to be in full squads if you're out going to level up, because that is the best way to do so. This mission is called a defense, so right here is the defense objective. You have to make sure that it does not die. The defense objective, if you look up at the top left of my screen, you'll see my mini-map. Right under it, you'll see the mission, defend the target, the wave that you're on, second wave, and you'll also see the shield and health amount of the defense target that you are defending. Which is very important, because if it starts dying, you know, kind of get back to the defense objective and fix the problem of how many people are attacking it. Another thing, if you jump up and look directly down and press your melee, you will do a ground slam. Just nice little, neat little attack animations. Also guys, when you're holding on to your melee, what you do is you click your R3, and that right there is called a heavy attack. It does more than normal damage to than your just normal swinging, but it also removes your combo. So if you look at the bottom right above my weapon, it'll show you that my weapon is level 6, and then the number with the bar that keeps deteriorating is called combo count. The higher combo count that you have, the more damage you will deal. And that is kind of like something that will affect you later on in the game more than right now. Just because in the beginning of the game, you know, everything's kind of weak. But so are the enemies. Defense missions are 5 waves apiece, so with that being said, every 5 waves, once you complete the 5th wave, you'll basically complete the round. You can choose to stay or you can choose to leave. The longer you stay, the more experience you'll earn, the harder the enemies will get, the better the loot they drop. If you look down at my abilities, this ability right here is called Radio Blind, and what it does is it opens enemies up to take massive amounts of melee damage, and it also stuns them for a bit. So if you are surrounded by enemies and you find yourself just getting collapsed, hit that ability and you'll be just fine. Alright, once you kill the last enemy, your health bar up at the top right will go gray, meaning you're invulnerable. Nature is in the lead, so let's go ahead and lead with them. Or try to. He wants to go, so we're going to go. Okay, ready for my Mastery Rank 1 test. So, let's go through this little quick explanation really quick. Up here, if you look at my name, you'll see that little 0. That is my mastery rank. What mastery rank is basically the overall level of you, the player. It affects many things. It affects what warframes you can use, what weapons you can use, what even Riven mods, which is something I'll explain in later videos, just because we're so early in the game that kind of won't have an idea on what that is yet. So every time you level up warframes, weapons, it all goes towards your mastery rank affinity XP. So when, let's say you max out, you know, a bunch of warframes, a bunch of weapons, it'll all go towards affinity, going up towards your mastery. So I'm gonna go ahead and try this out. If you notice right here, it says to begin test. One thing you need to know about mastery tests, you can only try it once a day. So if you fail, you have to wait till the day changes over before you can try it again. With that being said, if you look down at the bottom right, you'll see a button that says practice. So you're gonna go ahead and practice, press square to try it out before you commit to actually doing the test. And that will not affect it to where you can keep trying it over and over until you get it right to where you can actually do it. I'm gonna go ahead and press begin test because, you know, I'm a pretty veteran player, so I know how to do all of this stuff. The first 3 are always easy because you just gotta kill with a weapon. Right now this test is primary weapon, so just shoot everyone with the weapon that you have available. Please understand that no matter how weak your weapon is, it will always deal more damage if you hit them in the head. Yep, even for your melee.
Excellent. Continue.
And yes, it is possible to get headshots with your melee. Yeah, when you see them enemies get linked by a blue line, that means that there's a shield osprey around, flying around, giving them shields. Make sure to kill him really quickly or you'll have trouble with the rest of the enemies. Alright, wave 3 completed. And that will conclude my mastery test. If you complete it, boom, you level up. Mastery rank 1 achieved. Every time you rank up in mastery rank, you'll get what's called a daily standing limit upgrade to your maximum amount. What that is experience through factions. And that's something we'll get into later just because we're not really affiliated with any factions right now. It's too early in the game to do so. You also get one base mod capacity, which means once you get a weapon or a Warframe, you'll have one higher of a beginner max capacity when you start to use it, said weapon or Warframe. And Void Trace Storage also gets a maximum to its cap, but that's something we'll get into later just because we're not into popping relics this early right now. That'll be something that'll come up here in a couple of videos.